Hello, hello, hello. It is Kenniqua. Today we're going live again for our Tuesday Business and Coffee Chat. So today we're going to pick up from where we picked up last week is now that you have your digital product in mind. So last week we talked about actually going through and how to go through and create your digital product. So whether that is going to be some type of PDF, workbook, worksheet, online course. Last week, if you missed that video on the Kenniqua J YouTube channel for Squarespace website and digital products, I have two YouTube channels. There you can actually go back and look at that particular video. So last week we talked about what digital products were, why your business actually needs a digital product, how to determine exactly what type of digital product you should create and what it is that's going to work best for your audience. And then I also gave you some digital product examples. So if you have a service-based business or even a product-based business, I can guarantee you that you can add some type of digital product to your business. So in this particular session, our business coffee and chats, they're normally about 15 minutes long. So in this session, I'm going to go over how to actually go through and sell your digital product. Okay. So again, go back and take a look at that other video that's on that channel. If you want to see what we talked about from last week. But what we're going to talk about very quickly again is how to go through and start making money with your digital products. So number one is how do you actually go through and market your digital product? You now have a digital product, whether you decided to say, hey, I have a candle business and I want to tell people the step-by-step of how to actually go through and start a candle business. And so you have created some type of guide or workbook or checkbook. Now you want to know exactly how to go through and sell that product. So I'm going to go through and give you some free ways of how you can go through and connect with your audience. Number one, you're going to need to know who your audience is and what exactly their pain points are. We talked about that last week about knowing who your ideal customer and your ideal clients are, so you will be able to come up and create an actual digital product that your clients or customers will actually need and what they would want, because you're addressing their exact pain points and you're solving a problem for them. So when you go through and you're trying to think about how to go through and market your particular product, a couple of things that I would recommend that you do to actually kind of get it off of the ground. And the things I'm going to tell you today are things that you can start doing pretty much for free. Number one is going to be going through and having live events. That can be something like going live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. That can also go through and connecting on social media. So that could be showing your expertise using social media by doing Instagram Reels. You can be doing things on LinkedIn, whatever it is that your business is deciding to offer, going through and showcasing that product, and not just that product itself and saying, hey, buy my product, buy my product. Actually go through and share and showcase your expertise. So doing that with live events and providing value during those live events will help you to be able to market your services and be able to market your digital products to those individuals that actually do need it. Another thing that you can do, which is a lot of times underestimated these days, is that you could do something like blogging. Now, blogging is a long form game, okay? So I'm not telling you that you can start blogging today and that all of a sudden you're going to get a whole bunch of clients and customers that are just going to just start buying your products just because you wrote a couple of blogs. Okay. Blogging actually takes a lot of time. It takes dedication. It takes you providing value on a consistent basis. And you're going to start to understand why we're talking about marketing your products is that it's going to take consistency no matter what you decide to do. Okay. If you're joining us live, you can feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. You can say good morning if you are joining us live. If you have to come back and you're joining us in the replay, all you need to do is just hashtag replay and we will go through and say hello to you as well. All right. So blogging. So you can actually go through and start blogging about what it is that you do and provide value. Every time that you're going somewhere, hey, Mel, every time that you're going somewhere, let's say you're Googling something, right? You put in how to start a business. Let's just put that one. So what if you're Googling and you say how to start a business? If you're saying how to start a business, then a lot of times it's going to bring you to a what? It's going to bring you to someone's blog that has been actually writing content about that particular topic. So if you have a candle business and you're writing blog posts about candle business, how to start a candle business, maybe how to get your materials, what are some of the wicks, or what are some of the supplies that you need, how to get particular vessels. If you are actually going through and blogging about this and you're providing value to this, and then now all of a sudden you have a digital product, it's going to make you the go-to person for that particular digital product because you have started to build up an audience. The next thing you can do that you can really start doing for free to be able to sell your digital products is start to build an email list, okay? Start to build an email list of your clients, of your customers or potential customers that may want to go through and use your particular products, that needs your particular information. And it doesn't always have to be information based. Like we talked about last week, almost any business can add on a digital product to their business. You could be doing hair and you can add on a digital portion to your particular business. There might be certain hair extensions, or maybe you have a lash company and maybe there's particular type of lashes that people need to use, or type of lash care that people need to use to maybe make their lashes last a little bit longer. People need this information, okay? And so I know that number one, like how we talked about last week, is digital products will allow for you to be able to expand your reach with particular clients and customers that you're thinking about working with. It's going to expand your reach. It's going to keep you from having to do one-on-one meetings with your clients to now that you'll be able to service more people at once. So building an email list is also going to be important, because I always believe like there's money in the email list, because these are basically warm subscribers or email subscribers that you are actually have been nurturing, and you've been providing them value. So then when you finally do come up with an offer to sell them something, a lot of times they're really open to actually purchasing it because they have been getting so much free content and value from your list. The next thing that you want to do in terms of selling your digital products is you want to make sure that you have your systems in place. Selling digital products, I have personally been selling digital products since 2017. I have sold pretty much everything: downloadables, templates, courses. You can sell digital products now very, very easily. There's so many different systems that you can use to actually go through and sell your digital products. One thing that you could use that I used to use in the beginning was a company called Gumroad. It's exactly how it spells, Gumroad. You can use that. You can simply go through and simply upload your PDF, and it will automatically basically create this checkout for you. All you have to do is just put the description of what that product is, what's about, and put the amount in there, and boom, you got the link for it. And all you have to do is share that link. And all people do is just simply just go to that page to purchase your particular product. Especially if you have like an actual downloadable, like a planner, like a PDF or a workbook checklist. That is a really good system to be able to use. You do want to check around if you do find something that may be a little cheaper, because each company, obviously, they're always going to take their fees. But I personally in the past used to use Gumroad, and I found that to be very helpful and useful for me. The next thing you can do, especially if you're using something like having like an online course, you can use something like Thinkific, Teachable, Kajabi. These are going to be your online course programs. This is when you're going to be doing video. So if you're going to be doing online courses, those are your systems that you can use for that. Now, I am partial to Thinkific. I am a Thinkific partner. And so I do recommend that if you are going to start an online course for your particular business, is for you to actually go through and use Thinkific. If you do want a discount code for Thinkific, I do have where you can sign up for the pro plan for Thinkific for, I think it's for like 50% off or for free for your first 30 days, I believe it is. So I can definitely post that link inside of the chat wherever this is actually streaming. Okay. But using those particular platforms are going to be really great, again, for online courses. And they are built amazing, and it's really simple to get started with your programs. You can record a video, so you can use things like Loom. You can even use a Zoom room to record and download your videos and simply just upload them into these online course programs. The next thing that you can do is you can also sell your digital programs. It's actually Gumroad. I'm going to put it in the chat for you, Mel. Hopefully you can see it is gum, like the word gum, and then road. And that's where you can use to just put your information and your products inside of there. The next place that you can go through and sell your products, obviously, is going to be your website. You can do it on Squarespace, Shopify. They're mostly every place at this point as far as selling your products. You're welcome out. As far as selling your products, your digital courses, you can pretty much do that. I love personally using Squarespace. I am a Squarespace expert. You guys know on these Tuesday Business and Coffees, I talk about Squarespace as well, which I'll probably be talking about next week. So if you do need any help with Squarespace, I can definitely assist you with that. But they have an awesome integration which allows for you to be able to go through and input your digital products inside of your website. So even like your PDFs and your workbooks, you can do that. You can also create membership programs right inside of Squarespace as well, where they have locked member areas. Okay. So recap on that really quickly is how to sell your digital products is number one, marketing. You can do live events, social media, blogging, building your email list. That's just to name a few. Obviously, you can do other things like you could do ads and all of that. Number two, of course, is selling your product is just finding a system to be able to go through that will house your actual digital product, okay? House your digital product. And just keep in mind, obviously, that you're going to have to continue to talk about your digital product. You're going to have to continue to provide value. You're going to have to continue to share your digital product in order for people to want to buy it. You're also going to want eventually, this is just for beginner levels right now, but eventually you'll probably want to start building out funnels to take people through email sequences and funnels to hopefully help lead them through the buying process as well. The last thing that you will do is make sure that you have your payment processor set up. So you want to set up an account with either Stripe, you can use Square, you can use PayPal. I'm not the biggest fan of PayPal, but I'm putting them on the list that you can actually set them up. But I personally like to use Square, actually like to use Stripe for processing all of our payments with our digital products. But you can go through and you can set up one of those because you're going to have to get paid. So when someone pays you, it has to be processed through one of those actual payment processors. Keep in mind, again, they're all going to charge fees. So there are going to be fees that are going to be associated with it. But in the long run, it's going to be well worth it because you're going to be out there selling your digital products and you're going to be able to make an extra stream of income. So again, having a digital product is going to be a game changer for your business, despite whatever type of business you have. Like I said, you can have a hair business, candle business, you could have a tax business, whatever type of business that you do have, your business does need a digital product and you can create a digital product very, very easily. All right, so this is our Tuesday Business and Coffee Chat. Like I said before, our sessions are normally about 15 minutes long. This recording actually should last on my Facebook page, but it also will be on, I have two YouTube channels. So I have Kenniqua J and I do have Kenniqua J, Squarespace, and digital products. So it will actually be on that YouTube page. Definitely go through and follow along on that YouTube channel as I'm going to be posting more videos on that channel as well. And you do want to go back and review last week's video where I talked about all about digital products, okay, and how to start it, how to create it, and all of that goodness. So I appreciate you guys joining me. Thanks for joining me as well, Mel. I appreciate everyone going through and joining me. If you have any questions, if you come in after the replay, simply hashtag replay. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you. Definitely go ahead and join that email list because that's where I will be sending out content to you via email with these updates, as well as other ways that you can go through and create generate passive income for your business, for yourself, and for your family. You can also visit our website at katiejonescs.com, and there we can assist you with creating digital products as well as with Squarespace website design. So I appreciate you guys joining in for this Tuesday Business Coffee Chat, and I will see you guys again next Tuesday, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Take care.